Hello and welcome to my class. I'm your English tuition teacher. In this session, we will discuss the poem Dust of Snow written by Robert Frost. Robert Frost was an American poet. Dust of Snow is part of his poetry collection, New Hampshire, which won him the Pulitzer for poetry for the year 1923. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. The way is the first keyword in the poem. It's not the crow or the dust of snow, but it is the way a crow shook down some snow on Frost. Did the crow know that the snow is going to fall on Frost? It was not a deliberate action. It's a natural occurrence. Frost does not give us any detail about why he went out, what was he doing under a hemlock tree, what was the crow doing on the hemlock tree, what made it shake the snow off its body. Now, from the poem, we know that it's winter. The incident, of course, took place in New Hampshire. It snows heavily during winter in New Hampshire. And the crow, it was just a crow. In spring, one can spot many other birds like robins, cardinals, sparrows, pigeons, and canary in the northeastern part of the US. But in winter, it is difficult to see life around. Some birds migrate. The poet is portraying a scene of solitude around him, that is, loneliness around him. In winter, everything goes dormant. His solitude is broken by the presence of a crow. And where is the crow sitting? The crow is sitting on a hemlock tree. First, let me make it clear that hemlock tree is not a poisonous tree. People confuse hemlock tree with hemlock plant. They both have the same name because they both smell the same when their leaves are crushed. This is an eastern hemlock tree. It is also called as Canadian hemlock tree. Hemlock tree is an evergreen coniferous tree that belongs to the pine tree family. The hemlock tree does not hold snow. Snow will slide from it, just the way the crow shook the snow off its body. The significance of the usage of hemlock tree and the crow is the unaffected detachment from the outside forces. Frost is now standing under a hemlock tree, and a crow happens to sit on the same tree. He is in his own world till he is brought back to reality by an unexpected dust of snow on him. He looks up and finds a crow shaking off the snow from its body. A crow is considered as a bad omen. Bad omen is a negative sign. How Frost would have felt when the snow was dislodged on him. Frost does not tell us what happened before the dust of snow fell on him. But in the second stanza, Frost tells us what happened after that, because only that matters to Frost. To Frost, the crow becomes an enlightener. Instead of the negativity associated with crows, we see a positive note from the poet. So, how did Frost feel? Has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I have rued. In the second stanza, Frost tells this simple act of nature brings a change of mood. It helps him shake the unnecessary thoughts from his mind and saved some part of a day I had rued. Now he realizes that he has wasted most part of that particular day. From that moment, he decides not to drown himself in regret and to start living a spontaneous life. Now we understand that Frost was overwhelmed with some kind of serious thought, and the dust of snow, a figurative occurrence, actually shook him out of his deep thought. Has given my heart a change of mood. Here, it's just not the change of mood. It is the change in the way he looks at things, the change in the way he looks at his problems. And saved some part of a day I had rued. Now he realizes that he has wasted most part of his day by drowning himself in unworthy thoughts. Now his heart is as light as the dust of snow. Theme of the poem is how a simple act of nature can bring a major change. how some negativity can bring positive change, how human beings have complicated their lives while animals still live a simple life. Why do we stereotype certain trees and plants as bad omen and some as good? Does our prejudiced vision of looking at nature really affects nature? Does the crow know that it's a bad omen or a symbol of death? They are not affected by the ways of the world. Only human beings complicate their lives by negative thoughts. If human beings look around the nature surrounding them, they will understand how petty they are and how worthless their negative thoughts are. As small and petty as the dust of snow which falls from the crow's body. Dust of Snow is an 8-lined poem. It has only 2 stanzas. Frost has used minimum words to express his thoughts. Enjambment. In this poem, we do not find any punctuation mark. The same sentence continues line by line. Rhyme scheme. The rhyme scheme we find in this poem is A B A B C D C D. Crow, snow, me, tree, heart, part, mood, rude. The next device used is internal rhyming. The words way, day, change, saved add rhyming effect to the poem. The next one is assonance, the repetition of the vowel O in shook on me and some part. Alliteration, the repetition of the consonant H in has given my heart and S in saved some. The next device is inversion. The sentence making is totally different from the conventional sentence making pattern. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. For poetic emphasis, Frost has chosen such a sentence making pattern. For more videos, press the subscribe button and the bell icon. Like and share the video with your classmates. I hope you all understood the poem very well. We have come to the end of the session. See you in next class.